In May of 2022, I was so broke. I had no business and I had zero skills whatsoever. And today, in 2025, the start of 2025, I have multiple businesses over 20k a month. I have a killer team. I'm happier than ever. And here's exactly a breakdown of how I achieved all of that. So, May 2022 was a terrible time for me. It was been 5 years in a job that was just unfulfilling. Driving a van, climbing poles every day, in the dirt, in the trenches. It didn't matter what the weather was. I was literally trading my body and time for, unfortunately, not enough money at all to fund the life that I needed, even to get my own home. It wasn't enough money. And I recently found out my salary was going to be capped, and this put me in an awful headspace. I knew I had to do something. I had to change something in my life to get out of that scenario and that situation that I was in. And you can see here, I was the stop-go man for a little while. We were climbing the ladders here on the poles, and this was actually me pictured on Google Maps. This is a manhole essentially, and it goes a few feet down, and that was what I was working in. I was clearly taking a short break in this time, but that was the reality, right? And after some reflecting, I realized that I got myself stuck. It was nobody else's fault but mine, and taking extreme ownership helped me get through this difficult time. I had to understand that it was just me put me in that situation, and I needed to get out somehow. And I knew in order to get rich, I needed to leverage the internet, and this led me down the usual rabbit hole that we all have gone through, right? Consuming countless hours of Eman Ghazi, Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson, and the list goes on, right? It led me to becoming addicted to consuming and not creating, which was almost an even bigger problem. And most people actually go through that in the beginning. Now, I'm in a position of procrastination. I'm just thinking all day, what do I do? I feel like I know so much, but life is still crap. It's still terrible. Finding something that I could take action on was my biggest struggle, and my skills were literally zero. And I mean zero. I spoke to my good friend about starting an agency, which seemed like a great idea, but we both realized very quickly I didn't have the skill set to pursue it. But in the process of researching agencies, I found landing pages, and they're just simply a one-page website. Okay, they have one clear call to action, so you either buy something, you book a call. That's generally it. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. Now, the best thing about learning landing pages was that I didn't even know how to code, and it cost nothing to start. So I didn't need to learn how to code. I didn't need to. It was simple, and it cost nothing, right? It sounded like the dream. So there are free sites out there like Card, Framer. They're the big ones, okay, where you can make on Card 3 landing pages for free. You can make endless landing pages on Framer for free, and this allowed me to dial in my skills for no upfront cost. This is the beauty. You don't have to have any upfront funds like you would for a physical business in general. And in the process, I started posting content about my journey. I just started sharing everything landing page related that I learned. And this brought business owners to message me in the DMs asking for my services. And I was quite frankly just shocked. So really surprised that someone wants to pay me for a simple landing page that I'd only just started learning. And in the beginning, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? I charged $50 for my first page, and it was a start. It made it real. Now, it was not much at all. The $50 is super cheap for a page, but it's what I had to do at the time, and I thought was amazing for my time, right? From there, I doubled down on content. Understanding how to attract quality leads and grow rapidly in the process. I grew my following massively, and this led me to closing 5 clients in the next 35 days, and I took home 7.3k cold hard cash, like 7.3k, double my monthly wage, right? Way more. Only problem now was that I needed to fulfill, and I didn't have a laptop, only a crappy desktop at home. It wasn't really doing the trick. I had too many tabs open, 20, 30 tabs open, working on all these clients. So I immediately went to the Apple store and got myself a MacBook Air, and that was literally me in the van. I just bought the MacBook. It was a dream. It was an insane laptop for me to get, and it allowed me to work on my lunch breaks when I had spare time in the van, different things like that. If I was coming home in the evening, it was just quicker. Just open it up, do the job, done. Okay, taking every piece of free time I had, I delivered that, or I put that on my services, delivering those services. So even waking up at 5 a.m. just to fit in 2 or 3 hours of fulfillment before my workday started. That was the reality of it, right? I started at 8:30, I'd wake up at 5, 6, do a couple hours work. That's where the money was made, essentially. And luckily all went well. My clients were happy and so was I. So I was absolutely crushing it on Twitter as well. And from there I invested into some membership and coaching to fast track my success even more. So in December 2022 I'd done a 10k month, like literally $10,000 in 1 month, 3 times as much as I was making in my job. So I'll never forget that feeling, that amount of money. Just I genuinely felt so rich, like richer than ever. And all this from a guy that had literally zero skills, working a manual labor job, now turned entrepreneur, on track to make 6 figures. That's the reality. I did that transformation in 3 months, literally 3 months. And since then, all my growth has gone exponential. Left my 9 to 5. I've over probably 55, maybe 60,000 followers across all platforms now, hundreds of $1,000s a year, more than that, even a few 100k a year, massive network, great friends, all making fantastic moves in business, and everything is just moving up, right? The trajectory is only upward. And I got asked a bunch about my mentorship, as many saw my rise in real time. And this led me to offer free consulting calls to help people to do the same as me. And these went very, very well. And I quickly realized the demand was so high, and I started a paid coaching program. Now, while maintaining my own landing page business, I started to help others build their own business. These people do so many different things: copywriting, web development, landing pages, funnels, automations. The list literally goes on, right? And the results have been amazing, truly amazing. One of my initial students, Osh, collected 18k in just 65 days of starting while in the program, and he also gained 5.3k followers in that process. Now, Osh has over 20,000 followers, fast forward today, and he's collecting hundreds of thousands a year. He's doing about 30k a month at the moment. It's insane, a life-changing decision for him. And he's done fantastic. I actually have an interview on my YouTube channel. Just search up Mike Scully on YouTube and you'll be able to check that out. It's a fantastic interview with Osh. And obviously, to note, there's some small failures and wins in the process, but you get the picture, right? That's just the reality. And you can really turn your life around within the space of a short few months if you go all in on something. Most people are afraid to go all in on something. But if you're reading this and thinking about monetizing a skill online, do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't question it. You will not regret it. You gotta trust me on that. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the success with your business. And I'm now helping countless other people start their business, and it's driving some insane results. Look at Zen in here, he's doing over 100k a year. Help me getting deals in. I actually posted a picture or a video on my Instagram. He signed an 8k deal recently, 8k paid in full, all right, for one payment. It's insane. And I have an opportunity for you. Every month I'd help just 5 students that want to start their own business and earn 5 to honestly about 10k a month, 8 to 10k a month, right? There are only 3 slots available this month right now. And if you want this, book a call with me to start that online business journey. Turn your skills into profit. We take the skills that you already have, turn it into a profitable business, and replace your 9 to 5 income. So check the link below. Book a call with me, free call, 1-to-1, and we will see if you're a good fit for the program. Worst case scenario, you go away with an actionable game plan and you get cracking on your business journey anyway. All right, take care. Mike, bye-bye.